NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now Washington's starting group. Keyshawn George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Sarr, and it's McCollum in at the point. And for the Spurs, Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the 1. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Can't cash in from close range. Vassell against George. McCollum outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Now, here's Fox. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Here's Wembanyama. The layup missed. We've seen a quick start here for the Wizards. Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did. Consider, he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse hoops education.
Here's Wembanyama. Following the three-pointer by Washington. Three-pointer, Fox. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. George passes to Middleton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Fox. His last outing, 16 points for him. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Sarr, the pass to Middleton.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Back to Fox. And he banks in the layup.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Cullen passes to Sarr. Now, Koulibaly. It's George on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 6 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
McCollum against Fox. A 3 from Barnes. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Good on the three-point shot. He's got 6.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Washington, Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Bagley. Then there's Kispert. And it's Whitmore in at the power forward position. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Middleton's checked in for Whitmore. Coulibaly comes in for Corey Kispert. And McCollum subbed in for Johnson. They double-team McCollum. Here's Coulibaly. He can't get that one to fall.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Coulibaly. Bagley with a screen on Barnes. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
It's Fox with the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Then for the Wizards, Sar's checked in for Bagley. And it's Keyshawn George in for Carlton Carrington. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And good that time. Sar's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Cornette. This one for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Knicks in New York.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
A 3 from McCollum, rebounded by the Spurs.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Right side George to the middle. Here's Middleton. No good with the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it's Washington. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, lazy D. They'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
These are proven games, but you can talk all you want. But can you back it up?
They've said outwardly they feel they deserve more respect. Here's a chance to earn it.
You can talk all you want, but can you back it up?
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
They've got Harper. Sohan is out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Johnson, and it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. We throw good, McCollum. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Vassell with it. He has yet to score. Outside Fox. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by McCollum. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water in mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Wembanyama just too big down low.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the shot goes down. Middleton's got 6.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Fox kicks to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Pass to Koulibaly. A nice shot by George. He's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's Fox with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Outside, George. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Misses the jumper. Koulibaly with the steal. And so it's the Washington Wizards looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Washington, Starr out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's McCollum. Then it's George. And it's Koulibaly in at the two-guard spot. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Middleton pulls it down. Wizards leading by 13. Now Sarr. Takes advantage. That J is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Fox. Now Barnes. 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away. Cleared away by George. Washington's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Middleton outside. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Now Sarr. And good that time.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Fox. And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Fox hits them both. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Washington.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Alex Sarr.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Wizards making a switch here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Chris Middleton. Corey Kispert comes in for Keyshawn George. Johnson, he's checked in for Koulibaly. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Johnson against Castle. Bagley with a screen on Castle. No problems knocking that one down. And the Wizards lead by 19.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Bagley the pass to Kispert. Now Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Vassell, no good. Now Carrington. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people.